Hello everybody, I'm Penny Gallimore, and this is my Ethos, Pathos, and Logos presentation for BADM 7070. I'm going to try to convince you today that rolling your clothes to pack in your luggage is the best option. I'm currently in Washington, D.C. with my husband. He's here for business, and I was lucky enough to have my mother-in-law come and stay with our 5 children to let me accompany him. So prior to leaving, when I packed my suitcase was quite full of folded clothes, and wanting to bring home some surprises and souvenirs for my children and my mother-in-law, I realized I'm going to have to find a better way to get this in my luggage. Some people fold, some people roll their clothes. Which is the best option? I guess it really depends on what type of clothes you have, what you're trying to get into your suitcase, and if you're trying to go back home and to add more to it. To me, after buying some things, I found I needed to try it both ways to see which is going to work best. Because what I don't want to happen is to have that. The last thing I need to do is to have no zipper action. So rolling. Rolling allows you to have smaller pieces. It also helps to create less wrinkles. It fits in little nooks and crannies and crevices that other folded clothes will not fit into. And you're able to pack more articles, more clothes, more t-shirts, pants, dress shirts, etc. Here's what I did with my husband's luggage and items within it. He has a small carry-on luggage that he used for his business trip. The first thing I did was pack his shoes, his boots, his belt is in his shoes. I have some undergarments in his boots, a couple pairs of socks, his lay-around clothes. Then I went ahead and I layered his pants and button-down shirts, his attaché case, some t-shirts, other undershirts, other underwear that I couldn't fit anywhere else, in any little nook and cranny or crevice that I could to get it all nice and tight within the luggage. Once I got the luggage bottom layer completed, I needed to focus on his dress shirt and dress pants. And luckily for me, his suitcase has an area that is suited for dress apparel and acts as like a hang-up bag or a suit and garment bag. So I put it in there as neatly as I could to prevent wrinkles and moved on to the remaining sweatpants, sweatshirts, jackets, the extra t-shirt, whatever else that needed to be added on top of that layer, and went ahead and completed the suitcase and closed it up, and my end result was this: a zipped up completed suitcase. Exactly what I needed. What I noticed about folding is that they tend to create more bulky pieces. They have potentially more wrinkles. They're not able to fit into the small crevices that rolled clothes can fit into. And they're not able to pack all the articles when you're trying to pack tightly to add more to it. So what I did with my husband's clothes is I started off how I did with the rolling, and I have his boots and shoes at the bottom, a belt within the shoes, some underwear, socks, whatever else I could fit into the boots, and started layering from there. I went ahead with his lay-around clothes, more undershirts or t-shirts that are underneath. The very bottom layer, I continued to add his pants on top of that, and then went ahead and made sure that I got his hang-up clothes, the dress shirt and dress pants on the garment side of the suitcase, wanting to make sure there's no more added wrinkles. Completed the rest of the bag with his shirts, sweatpants, sweatshirts, attaché case, whatever I could fit on top. And the end result that I got with the folded clothes was this. Not my idea of a well-packed suitcase. I cannot add anything to it, and I'm not able to zip it. I need zipper action, and this does not provide that. I am stuck, and this proves, in my case, that rolling was a better option. So, which do you prefer? I can tell you that I prefer to roll my clothes to make sure that I can get my goodies home to my children and to my mother-in-law and not have to worry about what I'm going to do with carry-on or with my extra articles, because I'm not going to mail things home. Would you rather fold them to have more bulk, less storage? Or would you rather roll them and have more space, less wrinkles, things to fit into more crevices, and items that you can be sure will come home with you to give to your loved ones or to have at home when you need them?